products and services, those are together. But this is the thing. So you have to remember, I'm a revenue growth strategist, right? So I teach people how to grow their revenue without using their labor. Especially culturally, we're so addicted to our ability to work. We work hard. We work so hard, right?
Why do you think that?
But
how much time we got, Mark?
Yeah.
16.
Okay, let me answer. Let's talk for a second.
Yeah, let's do it.
Why do you think that people work so hard?
Well, and it's not. I don't really think it's I believe it's embedded in us. So we've been the type of culture that since we got here, right?
Well, I know what you're saying.
Since we got here, we've been workers, and we have to work hard. And many times, to even prove ourselves in the marketplace, we have to work harder and be better than everyone else. So when we look at that perspective, that's okay to work hard. I'm not saying don't be a hard worker. I'm saying don't rely only on your labor to make money. And a lot of times, I've been taught, even when growing up, it's like, oh, baby, I work for every dime I get. Well, I mean, that's cool and it's commendable and you're strong and that's wonderful, but that's not smart. So we need to stop working harder and start working smarter.
Yeah, because that's really the key. Like, we can brag about how I work so many hours and I sleep this many hours. It's like, dude, you doing it wrong.
Yeah. Like, that ain't cute.
Because where the real money, even in the corporate world, like the real money, like those people barely do any labor. It's more based upon like what you do mentally. Right.
That's right.
You the stress you have to handle the responsibilities of things, so you get paid for that. Not that you lift how much you can lift and how fast you can move something. So, you know, like and culturally it's like that. Like my grandmother used to say that like her description of somebody that was smart was somebody that worked hard. So it's like my cousin, he would cut the grass and do all kinds of stuff, hustle, do stuff. Oh, that boy's smart. But that's the mentality of trying to fight the stereotype of us being considered lazy too. So you want to be working hard and that's proud thing. So I mean, it's a lot. You got to balance all that. But what you see, you know, but what I see when people make money though, people that really make real money, they don't do nothing. I mean, and it's not like you say like, well, those people don't do anything. Nah, but the quality of like physical labor that they do is nothing. It's based upon thinking this out, like when you make a deal, like I always tell people, like, man, you ain't gonna never get rich working by the hour. Like, you think, wow, man, they're gonna pay me $17 an hour. I'm like, man, okay, so do the calculations on that.
Well, you could, but it's gonna take a lot of your
life. No, you're not. You can't. You can't, because that don't keep up. That does not keep up with how the money is going.
With the future,
right? Because
inflation. I mean, all of that.
You should, you know, think deal like. I think like deals. Like, okay, well, I can do this for this amount of time, because when you start looking at the time you spend in doing certain things, and you killing yourself. Because I got things where, okay, let's say a service I charge $50 an hour for.
Right. And
if I spend 10 hours doing this, I just cut myself down to $5 an hour. Like, and you can easily do that when you work for yourself, because you that's what keeps you efficient as well. Right. But yeah, you gotta work smart. I
agree. And you know, it's funny when you say that. You made a comment. You said you can never get wealthy working by the hour. Or you said rich, and I like rich too, because rich stands for realizing I create happiness. Come on, Rich.
Right, I like that.
Hey,
T-shirt.
Got some
T-shirt. Like, come on. T-shirt. So when we think about it, he said you can't get rich working by the hour. So this is what I want you to think about. There's only so many hours of the day, and there's only so much work that you can do as it relates to your physical body, right? But money, come on, money working for you works while you're sleeping. It doesn't get tired. It doesn't have a back. It ain't got no legs. It's not. It just doesn't get tired of working. So you can never get rich working by the hour. Don't get me twisted. You could work by the hour and then add some ancillary things like your investments in your portfolio and doing those things. Yes. But only working by the hour will not work.
Yeah, it's relative. I mean, it's relative. Now, some people, I mean, they make $200 an hour. Some people, I mean
that's cool.
That's different. Like, but what I'm talking about, like, you know, what I'm talking about. Like,
no, that's real. But they're all
you know what I'm talking about.
If they working $200 an hour, they can hit with taxes. If you ain't got no strategy, you still got to have a strategy, regardless.
Right.
So yeah, I'm with you. I'm agreeing 100%.
Because I look at like my sons work at Don's, and I sit there like, man, look how much money. Like, look at all these miles.
I'm glad you guys.
And he just walk around, and he got people that do the work, but it's like, but his responsibility is higher, it's bigger. You know what I'm saying? The reason why he make the big money. So I get that. I mean, it's all good, y'all.
What's interesting about what both of you all said, and keeping in line with thinking about the future, right? You know, regardless of if you are an hourly, if you're able to create your own deals, regardless of where you are within business or personally, what's most important is that you're able to be fruitful, not busy.
No,
You see
good.
people all the time that, oh, I'm busy, man. How's life going? Busy.
Yeah.
But I'm
How's
not.
life
But you
going?
can be
Working
busy
hard,
doing nothing. Oh my God!
I call
I
that
like
being
productive
busy.
all day.
Being busy, being busy.
Right.
Man.
So think about it.
Run down the list. Well, I was doing this. I was doing this. I'm like,
But
What did you accomplish?
Right.
What fruit did you bear from
Right,
that? Right?
right.
And if you're in the hourly sense, you know, bearing your fruits, you can do that in a smart way if you're able to have discipline. But the point I want to get to with being being fruitful over being busy all the time is, if you're busting your butt hourly, if you're busting your butt to put deals together, you know, we even stress with the corporate hustle always being on your grind and all of that, but we're smart about it. We have to always be mindful that we can enjoy the process.
That's right.
Because when you can enjoy the process, you can actually see the fruits that you're going to bear for your business or for yourself. For example, if we do not take time to implement what Dr. Cash tells us or what Money Mall just talked to us about, if we don't slow down enough to actually take the words in and actually think about how that applies to our life and to our business, we're not going to be able to water our own seeds.
mm-hmm.
And we can become busy listening to this, but what fruit will it bear?
Right.
When the three of us, when we leave, this has to bear fruit for us. And for us, that could be knowing that people are gaining information, so on and so forth. But whatever it is that we're doing, always make sure that you don't get too far into the grind. You don't get too far into the hustle. You don't get too far into what you're doing that you lose your essence of self, and you're not able to see the goodness and see the fruits that you're bearing and actually enjoy what you're doing.
Well, my